I can't actually believe how this transfer window has started. Yes, everyone, welcome back to the Paxson Perspective for another transfer update. It has been a little bit of time since we have done this on this channel, but boy, oh boy, we have got a lot to get through. Now, in the last 2 weeks since we last did one of these videos, there has been a lot of movement, a lot of rumours for Tottenham Hotspur, and we have also signed one player in the last 2 weeks. So sit back, relax, while I take you through all of the confirmed, the rumours and the departures for Tottenham Hotspur in this summer transfer window. Let's get into it. So, what better place to start than the one confirmed transfer that we have had in the last 2 weeks? None other than Brighton and Netherlands centre-back Paul van Hecke. Now, Van Hecke is currently at the World Cup with the Netherlands. I haven't really seen him play all that much. I did see a little bit of the Japan game and he looked okay, but apparently the game against Sweden, he was an absolute rock at the back. As stated, Van Hecke was at Brighton last season and has been for the past couple of seasons. It is rumoured that we have paid £52 million for him, and one thing's for certain that has come out recently in the news subsequently after we bought Van Hecke from Daniel Levy is that he would not have paid £52 million for Van Hecke simply because he only had 1 year left on his contract. But as a lot of people have said on Twitter, on Instagram, these are the sort of deals that held us back in the past 10 years. And if you take a look at his stats from last season, you can understand why we have gone and bought him and paid the money as well. Defensively, looks really solid. 209 duels won, 53 tackles as well, 48 interceptions. It is looking really, really good. Now, it does seem as though we have bought another centre-back, that there must be some centre-backs that will be departing in this summer transfer window. We will get on to those, but I'm not going to talk massively about Van Hecke in this video. If you do want to see both mine and Luke's opinions on Van Hecke, then you can watch the video. It will pop up on screen where we talked in depth about Van Hecke, about what he may bring to the team alongside one of Van der Ven, Romero, or of course Senesi. So that is the one confirmed transfer that we do have. Let's now get into the various rumours that have come out in the past 2 weeks. Now, the place that we must start is, of course, Sandro Tonali. If you have not seen already, there have big rumours over the past 3 or 4 days that we have, one, entered the race alongside Man City and also Arsenal. 2, that we sent a bid worth of about £75 million to Newcastle that has been turned down. And 3, that we are preparing a new bid that may see it go up to £100 million, including add-ons. And this really has come out of nowhere. Sandro Tonali last season was linked with a move to Arsenal in the January transfer window. Didn't happen in the end. But boy, oh boy, he is sought after. As stated, Man City and Arsenal are looking at him, but according to various different sources, we are the front runners for him at this stage. And in the last couple of seasons, he has been big plus in Newcastle's side. He was sidelined for a very long time for obvious reasons, but when he plays, and he plays well, he is an absolutely unbelievable midfielder. He is the sort of player that we need in midfield, because when he gets the ball, he rarely loses it. He made 1,563 passes last season for Newcastle. He did play 35 games. He got 2 assists, 0 goals. But as I said, he is not someone that brings a lot of attacking output. He is someone that retains the ball a lot. As I said before, there's big competition, which means Tottenham need to move and move fast as well, which seems like it is happening. My phone could go absolutely any minute to say that we've made another bid or that we are about to sign him, which is exactly what has let Tottenham Hotspur down in the last 15 or so years. Too often in the past, we have dabbled around different transfers and then lost out at the last minute to so many different teams. So trying to get this done early doors, and if you've seen our transfer business so far, but the transfer window has not been open that long at all. We've already got 3 signings in the door. Hopefully we can get Tonali over the line. Another midfielder that we are looking at is from the relegated West Ham, and that is Matheus Fernandes. Now, Matheus Fernandes is a massive target for Manchester United, but they have one big problem, which is cash flow. Their cash flow is not looking in the best state at all. And because we have not been spending so much money in the last couple of years, it means that we are in a really good position. And maybe the reason why we have been spending, or looks like we're spending quite big in this transfer window. Now, we have seen Man United have those cash flow problems, and we have tried to swoop in to buy Matheus Fernandes from West Ham. And just like Mohamed Kudus last season, is there going to be another West Ham player 2 seasons in a row joining Tottenham Hotspur? Now, from what I'm reading and what I'm hearing, we are very close to agreeing personal terms with Fernandes, which then means it will be just down to Tottenham and West Ham to negotiate a deal. And once again, another player that is not a flary attacking midfielder. He is one that retains possession, does all of the dirty work as well. They got 3 goals, 3 assists with West Ham last season. He was also at Southampton before when they got relegated and looked decent there as well. It is one to keep an eye out on. Out of the 2 players, I would probably look at Sandro Tonali rather than Fernandes, but either of them would be absolutely amazing. But let me know who you would prefer in the comments below. Is it Tonali? Is it Fernandes? I would imagine Tonali's preference is going to be Arsenal rather than Tottenham, especially that Arsenal did have an interest in him last January, but let's wait and see on that one. Now, let's get into the attacking rumours, and we're going to start with Cody Gakpo. At the time of recording this video yesterday, Fabrizio Romano did come out and state that Tottenham Hotspur want to sign Cody Gakpo from Liverpool. And on Saturday, in the Netherlands game, he did look like he had a fantastic game. He did pick up a goal, and actually, he is another player that would bolster our attacking options. A player that can play up front, but also on the wing as well. And someone that is a direct player, something that we do not have currently in our squad. Now, I know a few Liverpool fans, and they are not massively keen on him, which I'm not too sure as to why, but I would take him at Spurs because he would improve our attack considerably. And the last bit of rumoured news is that Tottenham Hotspur are looking potentially at Marcus Rashford as well. Now, this is a big if, because currently he is still a Barcelona player until July 1st, and Barcelona do have an option to pay 40 million euros to buy him from Manchester United. Now, if that happens, then of course he will go to Barcelona. But if Barcelona don't want to pay that, which it looks like they don't, then of course other teams will also have the opportunity to buy Marcus Rashford. Now, from The Independent, they have stated that we are exploring a move for Marcus Rashford if Barcelona do not want to buy him. However, as is customary with Tottenham Hotspur, we don't want to pay £40 million for him. But once again, I think he would be an absolute stalwart in our starting 11 if we did sign him. Someone that did score in the England game last week, someone that scored 14 goals for Barcelona last season. He would be once again a massive improvement for our attack. But once again, would you want to sign Cody Gakpo? Would you want to sign Marcus Rashford? Let me know in the comments below. And with that, that is all of the rumours done. Let's get into the potential departures. There are a couple of big ones. And there is no other place to start than the club captain, Christian Romero. Now, Romero, as we know, really unhappy at Spurs. We've also signed 2 centre-backs as well. We also have one coming back from loan, but we'll get onto him in a moment. But for Romero, I've seen in the last couple of days, there are some clubs that are interested in him. The biggest one being Manchester United. Now, from what I've seen, Man United are interested in Romero and they're also preparing an offer for him as well. But once again, how true that is, I am not too sure. But as I stated in the last video and the one 3 weeks ago as well, I do not mind selling Christian Romero for the right price. His standards last season, and also just from what he's shown on and off the pitch, is just not for me. The only thing I would say is I would be wary about selling him to another Premier League club, because I do think that he would improve the Man United defence big time. The other big news comes from another centre-back, much younger than Christian Romero, lot of promise, played against England, and that is none other than Vuskovic. Now, it has come out in the last couple of days that Vuskovic is wanting to leave Tottenham because he knows that he is not going to get game time this season starting at centre-back for Tottenham in the Premier League. And because we have no European football at all, the most amount of games that we could play is about 50 games. But the least is only 40, which means that because we're only playing once a week, there is not much room to have a lot of squad players. And the problem is that Vuskovic thinks and believes that he can start at centre-back for us this season coming up. But seeing as we have signed 2 centre-backs in this summer transfer window already, it is very unlikely that we are going to put him at centre-back over our new signings that do already have experience in playing in the Premier League and have been really good for the last couple of seasons for their retrospective clubs that they were at before. The other issue is that Vuskovic doesn't want to go out on another loan. He sees himself as a starting centre-back in the Premier League, and I'm not too sure if Tottenham want to loan Vuskovic out to another Premier League team, because then that is going to hinder us in the league if he's playing for someone else. Now, the big suitors for him have been Brighton so far. They did put in a £35 million bid for him, which we rejected straight away. And it has come out that Vuskovic is happy to go to Brighton as well. So watch this space on that one. I think that we are going to sell him. I think it is a massive mistake. I spoke about it in the last video as well. I think it's a massive mistake trying to sell him. It's very similar and gives very similar vibes to what Arsenal did with William Saliba. Kept putting him out on loan until he was ready, brought him back in. Look where he is now. Another player that has come out and said that he wants to leave Tottenham is unfortunately Lucas Bergvall. And once again, Premier League clubs as well as European clubs are interested in his signature. Bergvall did have a lot of injuries last season, which kept him sidelined for a little bit of time. But I do honestly believe that he could be one of the best central midfielders in world football in the next 5 to 10 years. And the fact that he has come out and said that he wants to leave is a massive mismanagement last season by Thomas Frank. I've read reports in the last couple of days that Lucas Bergvall did not really get any individual time with Thomas Frank last season, which left him in the dark as to whether he was actually going to be playing or not be playing. Massive mismanagement. And I do think it is a massive mistake letting Bergvall go and actually selling him. If we can try and get a loan for him, I think that would be much better. But I would imagine his preference is going to be that he would want to leave and not come back. And the last little bit of news that I've seen on departures is about Pape Matar Sarr, and more specifically, Brentford linking with him. Once again, I talked last week about how bloated our midfield currently is and how it looks like it's going to be even more bloated in the coming months. Now, Bissouma has left, and I think another one that will leave this summer is going to be Pape Matar Sarr. But once again, let me know in the comments, are there any players that you think that we should not be selling under any circumstances whatsoever? If you haven't already, please make sure to hit the subscribe button. We are on 640 subscribers. Can we try and get to 650 before the season starts in 2 months' time? If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up as well. There will be another video at some point this week going through the fixtures that did come out last Friday. But until the fixture video, laters.